The creaking house on the edge of town had always been the subject of hushed conversations and ghostly rumors. No one dared to approach it after twilight, but on a dare, Sarah found herself standing at its splintered front door, heart pounding and breath shallow. She pushed the door open with a creak that echoed through the silent night. Inside, the air was thick with the scent of decay, and shadows danced on the walls as her flashlight flickered. The wooden floors groaned under her footsteps, each sound amplifying the eerie silence around her. In the heart of the living room, she saw the grand staircase that led to the upper floors. Something drew her toward it, an irresistible pull, like invisible fingers beckoning her to climb. As she ascended the staircase, her flashlight's beam caught glimpses of old portraits lining the walls. The eyes in the paintings seemed to follow her, their expressions shifting in the dim light. At the top of the stairs, Sarah felt a sudden chill and heard a faint whisper, unintelligible but unmistakably human. She turned, only to see an old, cracked mirror reflecting not her image, but that of a little girl in a tattered dress, her eyes hollow and dark. Sarah's heart raced as she stepped closer to the mirror. The girl in the reflection began to move, her lips forming silent words. Sarah strained to hear, leaning in until she could almost touch the cold glass. Suddenly, the girl's eyes locked onto hers, and a deafening scream filled the air, shattering the silence and sending shards of glass flying. She stumbled back, falling to the floor as the house seemed to come alive around her. The portraits on the walls twisted into grotesque forms, and the whispers grew louder, more insistent. Crawling backwards, she fled down the stairs, her mind a whirlwind of fear and confusion. She burst through the front door, gasping for breath, and didn't stop running until she reached the safety of her home. But from that night on, Sarah was never truly alone. The whispers followed her, growing louder with each passing day. She could see glimpses of the little girl in mirrors, windows, and even puddles. The house on the edge of town had marked her, and its ghostly denizens had found a new haunt.